What up, my brother? It's Mitty Man Justice. Hey, man, I saw the video about the subject of Buddhism, Muslim, and first of all, brother, let me tell you that those are some touchy subjects in the days and times we're living in. Um, Let me be the first to say that I do not put down anyone, anyone, not in my nature, nor in my plan to put down, to make myself above anyone or to place myself below anyone. Now, I said that, and in reference to the concept, you said you may mention the Muslim and the Buddhist and about the marrying and the intermarriage and the two. But you see, the thing about it, bro, and I mean anyone that I mean, I just got to be candid. And matter of fact, this Mitty Man, I shoot straight from the hip. I make no apologies for truth. What is religion? Basically, just a bunch of traditions and beliefs, superstitions, even that sometimes, and a bunch of different practices that been carried down from generation to generation that is accepted by a certain sect of people and made sacred. I mean, that basically sums it up. Religion. Now, the Muslim, I had an opportunity some years back when I was in college to visit a mosque, and and let me tell you that, well, there is. I mean, I'm not no authority on Islam. I'm no authority, and I don't claim to be quote unquote the Harvard man of theology that knows all about the different mystic religions and stuff. Which Islam is not a mystic, quote unquote mystic religion. Matter of fact, Islam is right up there with Christianity and Judaism. It's the one of the major three of the monotheism. One God. They believe in one God. Allah is his name. And his prophet, Muhammad. That's the Islamic belief. Basically, that's the Islamic belief. Muhammad. And he came from a family of traders that in Mecca. And he made this, and he was supposed to have been enlightened by Gabriel. And he was given the revelations that he put in this here a summation book that he called their Bible is the Quran. And I'm just saying that's all I want to say on that. I could go into some more things about the jihad and the pilgrimage and Ramadan. I could tell you a whole lot of stuff about that, but that's not what you're asking. Okay, the Buddhists, you got like two flavors. Like I said, religion is just that. It's a bunch of traits or religious beliefs and practices and traditions that are carried down from generation to generation. The Buddhists, you got two flavors: the Theravadas and the Harayanas. I think I'm saying it here. I mean, don't quote me on it. It's been a long time since I was into this study, but I know there are two different flavors, and I think the Zen Buddhist falls up under the latter, if I'm not mistaken. But the Theravada, and then they got the, I believe, I can't think of it right now, but let me cut this thing here off here because it's going to start beeping and whatnot. But the Theravadas and the Mahayanas, I thought I had cut that thing off. Okay, I cut the wrong one off. Let me cut this one off right quick. Okay, but the Theravadas and I think it's let me see here, the Mahayanas, that's it. But that was two flavors. So now let's get back to, but now this is religious belief. Now, when it comes to the point of love, love is the most powerful force in the universe. Very powerful. Right up there next to prayer. What does religion have to do with that, with love. For God so loved the world, he gave his only son. So now, God so loved the entire world, he gave his own son for everybody. That includes the Muslim, the Buddhist, the Taoist, Zionists, Presbyterian, Baptist, Methodist. I mean, that includes the whole shebang. Because God so loved the world. Religion and these different things came about man-made. Separates people, nations, houses, which God hates anyway. So now, if you meet a person, I know from my being, and the Lord blessed me to be able to go to college also, and to rub elbows with different peoples of the whole world. I know Russians, I know Japanese, I know Chinese. I've ate with them, I talked with them, befriended some of people of all nations. I have, Brother Mitty Man, have been blessed to come in contact with just about every person of all nations on this here planet. And when you move all of this here mess that don't matter, hear me now, when you move all of this mess that don't matter, one of them being religion, what you got left? You got a person. When I was going in my senior college, two of my best friends, they were from Baghdad, Iraq. A brother and a sister. His name was Claude, and her name was Linda. Claude Casilla, Linda Casilla. They both were born and bred in Baghdad, Iraq. Two of my best friends, we worked together. Yes, we did. In college, we worked together. And also in my junior college, I even had some Iranian friends. Oh, yes. Iranian. Yes. So I had friends in Iran and I had friends in Iraq. But when, and I know Justice, you too young to remember this, but it was in the 70s during, in our nation, it was during President Carter's reign as president of the United States. And we had this here Iranian crisis. And then they deported all the Iranians. It hurted me to my heart. I hadn't even entered into college at that time. I believe this was around 1977, I believe it was. I hadn't even entered into college, but I had college friends. And they were Iranians. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Remove the religion. You got people. God loves people. So now, it doesn't, to me, to Mitty Man, and to God, it doesn't matter. But now, where people get the idea, when God said, when the Bible tells us to do not be unequally yoked with unbelievers, we got that mixed up with race and religion. No, that's not what he said, unbelief. See, at least, you know what? I don't have anything against the Muslims because they at least believe. What I have a problem with is that person that don't believe in nothing. That's the dangerous person there. So now, if I'm being American, African American, or prosper, or Baptist, or Deepwater Baptist, whatever I am, and if I meet a girl and if she's a Muslim, well, I'm not going to stop talking to her because she's a Muslim. She believes in God. She believes in God. She even believes in Gabriel. But the only thing about it is her prophet is different. She looks at Muhammad. I looks at Jesus Christ. So what can we do about that? Anybody that want to, I mean, there's no challenge, but just come on and just enlighten me. What is the difference? Yes, we know that we cannot be unequally yoked with unbelievers. But a Muslim is not an unbeliever. They believe in something. Come on now, people. Help me now. Come on, help me. I got to hurry up because this thing going to cut off in about 15 seconds. What I'm saying, people, let's study this thing. Jesus said, unequally yoked with unbelievers. He never said nothing about this religion. This is Mitty Man, and I may do a second part. Peace.